So, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this event. Thank you, Jacob. Thank you all for this great atmosphere. So today the weather is nice, atmosphere is nice. I'm so happy to be here and talk about the few words what the water resilience supply through the sustainable future. But before that, I would like to start my presentation with one of the photo, and the main point is water. We were planning to ask you what the meaning of water for you by the one of the demonstration that is considering the permission of Jacob, that considering whole day without having the water, and after that just to tell them what the meaning of water. In this planet there are lots of people and everybody has different meaning of water. For this reason, we have the one video. It takes 3 minutes. Thank you for your patience in advance to see what the meaning of water for the other people in this planet.
He, who, he, ha, le, lu, li, la.
Bạn chào. Các vị chú này.
Mana yang
Aisha, a human of this planet, and reaches a water in 8 hours, and just only for a couple of liters, let's say. Do we think that still we are the lucky that we can reach the water? Referring to news, referring to updates, referring to regular conditions, as we see that the water crisis is right in front of our doors. Maybe you heard, you follow lots of news, but really we are suffering a lot with the water sources. What would be the reason? What would be the main reason of that? Under normal circumstances, referring the analyses and the studies that shows us that from today up to 2050, the water consumption will increase up to 40% due to the only population. The population is only the not reason of the water lacks. Of course, there are another reasons like climate change. Let's say the low snow winters, dry summers, more hot days, or heavy rainy regulations, or whichever our industrial applications that we are planning doing not according to the climate conditions. Of course, on the other hand, we have another issue, leakings. Water production is always online. We produce always the water, but to monitor, to control, it's all about our job. So leaking means from the houses, let's say at our home, we have the tap. Any single of bubbles that creates really huge amount of water loss in the system. Apart from that, from the source to our home, there are huge network, and there are pipelines, valves, and other stuffs, and other products. Any kind of leakages that causes really huge amount of water loss in our regular conditions. Apart from that, humans are another affecting on the water conditions according to our behaviors, according to our using regulations, according to our attentions or respect or whatever. Depending on the using style, depending on our consumption style, we are losing the water. So, in all of these conditions, there are the parties, like we are human, consumers, users, and also the water companies. In terms of the users, like human, we want to have the access to clean water at low cost. And also, we would like to have a secured water supply over all the years. But when we consider in terms of the water companies, water suppliers, they would like to have the low leakage water distribution because any kind of leakage will cause them extra energy consumption to fulfill requirement amount of water. Apart from that, they are looking for the increased power efficiency of water cleanup. This is another case. Water distribution is a kind of circulation. You produce, you send for the treatment operation, then you send for the consumer using, and then the wasting parts you collect again for the treatment. So this is a kind of circularization. So in between, there is a company called Hawle, where I am working. So Hawle is a group company, consists of 4 different companies, Hawle, Havido, Ethertube, and Volgrad. Hawle is a designer, producer, and the supplier of engineering solutions for the water and the gas industry. The main product lines are gate valves, control valves, and the fittings that are used for the water distribution in the pipelines. Under normal circumstances, you generally do not see these kind of products because it is not popular as iPhone is popular. They are mainly under the ground, okay? But nevertheless, they have the really big importance in our life that we can survive. In this condition, as I explained that the importance of the water, as Hawle, we structured, developed, and established our vision, especially 2050 vision on the digitalization. By the means of digitalization, we believe that we will able to have the really precise monitoring structure of the network in order to avoid these kind of water losses or ensure the best practice of the water management. Apart from that, we will able to ensure the best cost optimizations for the water utilities, and then we will able to improve the quality, and we will able to reduce the leakages. In current condition, you know that we have the taps in our house. Then we want to drink the water, we open, take the one glass of water and the close. As well as this tap is not closed fully, one water drop in per minute creates in a year almost 3,156 liter water loss. This is only from single line. I do not consider the another lines. This is really huge amount of loss. This is huge amount of cost, by the way, for the water companies. So, in order to make the most best practice on the monitoring, we believe that we should ensure the best optimization with the mechanical parts and the digitalization and the best match communication with the IoT. Here you see the one product, hydrant. Maybe you see all of them on the streets. Maybe you know the meaning of the hydrant, but hydrant is a typical mechanical product that are used in case of an emergency when there is a fire or urgently need huge amount of water for the utilities or the municipalities. But under normal circumstances, it's also forbidden to take the water from this valve without having the permission from the authorities. So what we are doing is that here you see a kind of cover. This is the dish torch. Dish torch means a kind of electronic device that are collecting information from valve and sent to the our platform that all municipality or authority or user can have any kind of information precisely and monitor all requirements. Apart from that, we have another product, control valve. Control valve is used mainly in the pipelines to ensure balance of or pressure regulations and also the flow monitoring and also controlling. You know, we talk about the leakage. By the means of this product, by the precise management on the pressure side, that we can reduce this amount of leakage. And also, we can control the amount of flow that precisely supply to the needs or to the consumers. By the means of this overall cloud or digitalization, we ensure the best practice, best maintenance planning, best cost optimizations about the leakages, best investment plan for the utilities, and also the best consumer behavior according to needs. In our IoT ecosystem, we have mobile app, we have web app, we have overall sensors and the collecting devices that deliver the all data to related parts. In this regard, we use LoRaWAN and the NB-IoT communication protocols that are so common. By the means of my presentation, just we wanted to have the awarenesses about the importance of the water, and let us all together keep going these awarenesses for our sustainable future water sources. I would like to thank you so much for your attention.
Thank you, Jenner, for this very interesting presentation. Now, do we have questions from the audience? Yes?
Actually, every water loss is also a quality risk, because and how do you monitor the quality?
Yeah, this is a really good question. Thank you so much. Under normal circumstances, you know, for the water quality, there are lots of measurement system that you can also integrate it in your structure and cloud system for the monitoring. So what we are doing is that we ensure with our valves that all the parts are inside, that the water paths are completely approved for water using. What are the complete parts? Coating, rubbers, and others. So both of them are completely according to the regulation, according to requirements that we ensure by the means of our quality structure. So we ensure the sustainable quality. And also, according to our platform, we can also equip the extra measurements that are available in the structure of the pipeline structure. That also measures the water quality. Under normal circumstances, water quality periodically measured in the laboratory, or this is the mandatory also authorities. Thank you.